Going on a date tonight with my ex, since not seeing her for 3 months. Tips?
Going on a date? Well, you should not be going on a date. She should be coming over to your place to make dinner in the evening. If she's an ex, your attitude should be you're open to giving her another chance to win you back. But just from the way he phrased his question, I can tell he's going, I hope she likes me. I hope I get another chance with her. And so that tells me that you got her on a pedestal and you're kind of kissing her ass. And the vibe you're giving off is like she's doing you a favor. Well, if she dumped you and now she's coming back, she should be coming to your place in the evening to make dinner together. You should be following what's in Seven Principles to Get an X back. Maybe you're new to my work. Maybe you've been cherry picking what's in the book, but you go no contact because a romantic deal was not possible. And you walked away and you never looked back. And now she's reached back out. And so if she wants to see you, you're like, hey, let's get together and make dinner together. Why don't you come over 8 o'clock Friday, or what's your schedule like? And she tells you, great, how about 8 o'clock? Bring some chicken, bring a bottle of wine. I got the meat. I got the meat. Where's the beef, damn it? I got the beef, baby. Just bring some wine. But the point being is that you make a date in the evening at your place to make dinner together so you can hang out, have fun, and hook up. Because what's typically happened in these cases is these guys have gotten friend zoned, they've gotten rejected. She's like, I don't want to be with you anymore. And he's like, call me if you change your mind, but I'm not going to be your friend. I'm not interested in that. I signed up for sex and romance. And she reaches back out. You assume that she is acquiescing to your demands and your intentions. And so that's why you invite her to come over to make dinner in the evening. But he's probably desperate to get another chance. And so he just jumped at whatever offer she put on the table. And so now, from a leverage perspective, he is, in essence, making her the leader. She's the one deciding what they're going to do. And again, you can tell from his mind says, I hope she likes me. I hope I get another chance. It's like, that's not masculine. That's not confidence. Confidence would have the attitude of, hey, yeah, let's get together. But the furthest distance you're going to be willing to travel to see her is the distance that it takes to go from wherever you are in your house to your front door to let her in when she comes over for dinner. And as Seven Principles Get an X back lays out, a woman that's just interested in giving you blue balls and keeping you stuck in friend zone is going to try to get you to meet her out, is going to try to get you to meet her for coffee or a neutral ground or, hey, let's do a group date with our friends kind of thing. And guys that don't know any better, they agree to it because they're thinking, well, she's calling me, she's wanting to see me, but it's on her terms. And women that are trying to keep you from seducing them or trying to get you to acquiesce to being a friend will do those things. They'll try to get you to go to lunch. They'll try to get you to do coffee. They'll try to get you to meet on neutral ground, or they'll try to get you to agree to a group date because that way they got cock blockers to get in the way of you potentially seducing her. So if she agrees to make dinner in the evening at your place, then she knows that sex is on the table. That's a romantic evening. That's not like, hey, let's come over and exchange, cookie recipes or yoga routines. She's not coming over to play patty cake. She's coming over potentially for sex and romance, and especially in this case, they're exes. And so what you don't want to do is, in essence, make her the leader, which is unfortunately what it sounds like this guy did.
Mm-hmm.
And so he should just be making dinner. And because the idea is you don't want her to watch you make dinner. She's coming over to participate in making dinner. So you can have her cutting up vegetables or preparing the pan and putting the butter and the garlic or whatever sauces are going to go in there, or marinating the chicken or the steak or whatever. Give her things to do so you both can co-create the dinner together instead of her sitting there watching you make dinner for her. Like, I had a phone session with a guy recently and he invited a girl over for dinner, but he did everything. He cooked, and I had another guy I talked to. He ordered takeout. It's like, the whole point of doing dinner together is so you can have a date where you physically interact. Instead, it's like her coming over and it's a restaurant. This way, you're making food in the kitchen. You can pinch her in the butt. She bumps into you. You can be talking, and she has to stand close to you because you're both working in the kitchen together. And so the date in the evening at your house is to facilitate physical interaction. But when you make dinner for her and she watches, it gets in the way of that. or you order takeout, it's like, that's almost like going and sitting at a restaurant somewhere. You're trying to make it easy and effortless to identify when she's physically attracted. So she comes over, she bumps you, she touches you, those kinds of things. And then you can slowly escalate to physical sex, oftentimes in the kitchen. You can play hide the salami up against the kitchen counter.
Yeah,
It's fun for the whole family.
I agree with that. Going home, taking her back to your place, or her coming over, because then it's like you're kind of rekindling that old
He's
fun
not
and
going to go pick
romance.
her up or anything. She's got to come to him.
Yeah, her
because
coming
he's
over.
doing her a favor by giving her another chance to win him over or win him back.
I also think when it comes to stuff like that, you shouldn't assume either that this girl wants to get back together with you.
That's why you only do the dinner date.
Maybe
because
she's
if
hungry.
she's trying to punk you or use you or for attention or validation, or if she thought you were a weak ass bitch and you were soft, she's gonna try to get you to do the lunch or the coffee or platonic thing.
She's the one that dumped you. Let her mention it. Let her bring it up. Let her earn you, I guess you could say.
Your job is to create an opportunity for sex to happen. That's it. Hang out, have fun, hook up. That's it. That's what the dinner at your place is. It's to facilitate physical interaction and touching so you can ultimately escalate it to sex. Because the whole purpose of seduction is you get closer and closer to a woman until ultimately you end up inside of her. And so you're trying to do things that make it easier and quicker and more seamless and more charming for that to just be a natural process.
And if she has too much wine, she's more likely to spend the night.
Well, again, if she's coming over, she's all dressed up to the nines and she looks hot and you're going to make dinner together, she obviously is looking good for you. But if she shows up in baggy clothes and no makeup and she's cut all her hair off, it's like she's not trying to impress you. So these are all like little things you just pay attention to. Because again, a woman that's not really interested in giving you another chance, like Jocelyne said, is she's going to try to get you to cave on what you want. She's going to try to get you to meet her out or do a group date or meet for coffee or lunch or on neutral ground, something like that.
Yeah, don't set yourself up for disappointment. It's not going to go well, and then it's just going to make it worse for you. You're going to feel bad, and you don't even know what she's been up to, and that's when you'll, I guess, eventually find out. But in the meantime, just drive the fun bus.
Drive the fun bus right into her Jack-in-the-Box.
God.